Metrological here, and today I'm going to be doing another Drift Trials. So today is episode 3, and I'm going to be doing the 1991 BMW M3 with the stock motor. Now, this car is probably one of the funnest cars I've had in a long time. This is purposely built beater, stock motor, like 500 horsepower, so it's got a lot of power to pace it on what you're running. And it works excellent. It sounds amazing, and I love the sound of the blow-off valve on this thing. It just sounds so Need for Speed like. It's just one of those really loud and obnoxious blow-offs that you hear every time, and it just gives you that extra effect that people look for. So I personally like it. I think it's really cool. I think it sounds pretty cool too. The motor in general is a very nice motor. It doesn't really feel like it needs a lot of power to be used. It really doesn't, because with this 500 horsepower Beamer, I was trying to run with a couple Supras the other day online, and I was keeping up with a bunch of 600-700 horsepower Supras. So this engine is definitely not disappoint me. It's definitely impressive. So it's a great stock engine. I do not know what the engine is for this stock. I'm sure somebody could correct me and tell me, but I'm not a BMW enthusiast. I've only owned one Beamer in my life, and that was a 740i, so completely different. So yeah. In general though, the sections I ran were very beating sections. Figured it was a beater car, you know. Why wouldn't I want to run something that was kind of out of the ordinary? So I did, and this is the outcome. The car works great on the smaller to medium sections, of course, because it's really light and kind of a little powerful, but it's not the most powerful car. So it does run really nice on these sections. And the longer sections, it can handle itself, it really can, but with the lack of power and the lack of gear it has, it kind of has a bit of a little fall on its face moment. But if you kick it into a higher gear and you're rolling at a fast enough speed, you can handle it without really many issues at all. So the long sections are definitely plausible, very plausible. It's the making sure you've got the power and the speed ready to use it, because it is almost on demand. You shift up, you're gonna be just rolling. It's not, doesn't take 10 minutes to get there. It does get there immediately, so that's a really good thing, and a really good reason why I believe this is probably one of the nicest BMW drift cars I've had. And I definitely want to try building more. I built almost all the BMWs basically in the first 2-3 weeks of the game, and then I never went back to them besides this one. So I definitely think all the BMWs are going to get a new revamp soon. I definitely believe I'm going to start working on the other M3. I need to try probably the Z4, because I haven't done the Z4 yet. So there might be new BMW drift builds coming your way soon, so we'll see. Now, once again, it's a beater, so I kind of made it ugly by adding a bunch of colors and stickers to it, which is what I was going for. So I know I'm gonna have the people judging me for a Japanese plate on it, and the honk if you're horny sticker I made, and the black bumper, and the purple fender, and the blue and pink leopard door. It's not meant to be taken realistic. It's just a small little joke. So, you know, don't take it serious. That would show something really stupid if you were to take it serious. I didn't really do a fairly long section in any of these runs. I did a long section, but not like the uphill and downhill section I usually run to show it off, because, you know, with this little bit of power, this right here is a pretty long section for it, and the entry point for this is a fairly long section for it. So it kind of shows off that it needs the power, but it has the power at the same time. I just never really shifted up, and I didn't want to run it in a higher gear. I had no reason to run it in a higher gear. So besides for that, I mean, the car does it great. It does what it has to do. and it definitely doesn't disappoint. It definitely just rolls on through. So it's definitely something you should give a shot, because this car has not disappointed me, and I have not seen this car around on online lobbies, maybe once or twice. People look down on BMWs as drift cars because they don't think, they think it's just like a luxury, sporty kind of car, not a real drift car. But there's actually professional drifters out there who use BMWs. There's a lot of grassroots drifters who use BMWs, and they kind of look down on it as it's not worthy of them trying it. But this was one of the funnest underpowered, well, sorry, I can't say underpowered because I use less power, but this is one of the funnest average horsepowered little small beater car I have, and it's definitely really, really fun. I'd prefer this over a 240 beater right now, just because this has all the power in the world that I need, and it's light and it's just very easy to run. So I'd prefer this over the stock KA Turbo 240 I have, which is my other favorite little beater car, because it's 420 horsepower, I believe, and it's just a beater all in all. So that's over this. I mean, I still prefer the 240 in the real life situation because it's a 240, but BMW. So definitely give this a try. I'll make sure it's uploaded to my storefront. You could just search my gamer tag or DriftTrials or whatever. It's a good tune. If you are not new to tuning and you know what you're doing, then by all means, please build one of these. They're not very expensive and very easy to build, and just leave the stock motor. You won't be disappointed. Trust me, you won't. It's a really nice car. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, I'm only on episode 3, and I'm still looking for more ideas of ways to fix this that I'm going to be working on. And I hope I can give you guys a quality episode each and every week. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.